Shalom. I want to make this very quick video to address the concept that we're hearing a lot during this Easter, during this Passover season. Many Christians love to call Jesus Yeshua. Some say Yahabashai, Yehoshua, that he is the Passover lamb, that he is the Lamb of God. But I do not believe you fully understand what you may be saying, because in actuality, the Passover lamb was not an offering for sin. It was not about atonement of the sins of the Israelite people. The sacrifice of the lamb was actually the Israelites taking one of the Egyptians' deities and slaughtering them to show that their God rules and reigns over their gods. So let me read to you from the book of Exodus. First, I will come from the King James Version. Exodus chapter 8. I will start at verse 25. And Pharaoh called for Moses and for Aaron and said, Go ye, sacrifice to your God in the land. And Moses said, It is not meet to do so, for we shall sacrifice the abomination of the Egyptians to the Lord our God. Lo, shall we sacrifice the abomination of the Egyptians before their eyes, and will they not stone us? Have you ever thought why Moses was saying that if we did this sacrifice, that the Egyptians will stone them? Simply because they were going to sacrifice an animal that represented a deity to the Egyptians. Now let me read it from the Stones edition, Chumash. Book of Shemot, Exodus, Vayera, and verse 21. And Pharaoh summoned Moses and Aaron and said, Go, bring offerings to your God in the land. And Moses said, It is not proper to do so, for we will offer the deity of Egypt to Jehovah, our God. Behold, if we were to slaughter the deity of Egypt in their sight, will they not stone us? So upon reading this, I hope many of you see that when you try to use this Passover story as a type and shadow to point towards the Christian Messiah, you are actually calling him a pagan God, a pagan deity, an idol, the false God. So I do not believe you want to continue calling him the Passover lamb, because the Passover lamb was the representation of destroying the gods of Egypt. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope I didn't offend too many, but the text says what the text says. And I know for as long as I can remember, even when I was a Christian myself, and even to this day, people still want to refer to the Christian Messiah as the Passover lamb that takes away sin. But the Passover lamb, as I said earlier, supported by the text, had nothing to do with the atonement of the sins of the Israelite people. It was simply Yah showing that the gods of Egypt had no power before his face. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Shalom, love, and blessings.